The United States, fighting for the life of civilization, today maintains battlefronts all over the world. And all over the world is where you will find the PBYs and their gallant crews. The pilots, navigators, radio men, and gunners know the Atlantic and Pacific. They have crossed the equator and the Arctic Circle. Atlantic Patrol makes few headlines, but our troops in England and Northern Ireland, the merchant seamen of 1,000 plodding convoys, know the friendly shadow of their wings. Bread for the mouths of our troops and our allies abroad, weapons for their hands and death to their enemies which lurk beneath the sea. And in the Pacific, where our squadrons face an enemy who attacked in far superior numbers, the PBYs have tasted smoke from the foggy Aleutians to the beaches of Ceylon. The cold prose of 100 communiques tell their story. They were at Pearl Harbor, at Manila, Java, and the Coral Sea. At Midway, they first sighted the would-be Jap invader, bombed him, rammed home a night torpedo attack on his transports, told the Navy's carrier-based dive bombers and the Army's flying fortresses where to find him and destroy him. When other ships were grounded by bad weather, the Catalinas still flew and fought, often against great odds. Our patrol squadrons have suffered losses in the Pacific. Many brave pilots and crewmen have died. But for each that has fallen, 10 are now going into battle. They can say with John Paul Jones, "We have just begun to fight." To fight with the weapons made by the hands and minds and hearts of other Americans who must do their fighting at home. This is American labor's promise. Ships for Australia, for Midway, for the Solomons, for the Aleutians. Ships to patrol the long coasts of the Americas. And eventually, ships for the Philippines again, for the China coast. Ships to scout the harbors of Japan. Eyes for the United States Navy, for Britain's coastal command. More ships and better ones. New models. An amphibian equally at home on land or water. Boeing's new Sea Ranger. Glenn Martin's Mariner. And now, already in mass production, the battleship of the air, the Coronado, called in our Navy the PB-2Y, the mightiest seaborne aircraft now in service. able to carry her 30 tons for a range of over 5,000 miles, packing over 4,000 horsepower in her 4 engines. Fast, hard-hitting, designed to carry a vast load of bombs for immense distances, regardless of weather. A warship with wings, her sturdy hull hooked to withstand the roughest seas. Power for victory. There goes America, full throttle.